My 5 principles. The evening breeze flowed softly along the riverbank. The sun was sinking, painting the sky with shades of gold and amber. The water shimmered under the fading light, and the rhythm of the waves sounded like a quiet heartbeat of the earth. Layla adjusted the edge of her shawl, walking slowly beside Fahad. Then, with a faint smile, she said, "Fahad, I have 5 principles." Fahad turned to her, a gentle glow in his eyes. That look a man carries when his heart first learns what love truly is. 5 principles? He asked softly. Layla's voice melted into the sound of the river. Good food, moderate exercise, work done with devotion, peaceful sleep, and lovemaking. The last word lingered in the air, not bold, not shameless, but like a secret whisper to the wind. Fahad paused. For a moment, everything seemed still. The river, the breeze, even the light on the horizon. Layla's face was calm, yet her eyes held something deeper. A quiet, magnetic pull that words could never describe. Fahad felt it within him, that strange, sacred desire that only hearts can understand. And which one of the 5 is the most important? He asked gently. Layla looked toward the far side of the river, where light was slowly dissolving into dusk. Then she whispered, "The 5th one, because the first 4 prepare you for it." Fahad said nothing. Her words weren't mere philosophy. They carried truth, balance, and the rhythm of life itself. They walked on in silence for a while. The cool breeze brushed against their faces, and tiny ripples kissed the stones beneath their feet. Layla brushed her hair back with delicate fingers. Fahad noticed, her grace had a strange strength in it. The strength of love, certainty, and womanhood. "Fahad," she said softly, "have you ever felt that a person's real hunger is not for food or sleep?" Fahad replied, "The real hunger is for closeness, for a touch that reaches the soul." Layla smiled, "And that is why I keep my soul prepared. Those 5 principles, they're my way of keeping love sacred." A small pebble slipped from her hand into the water. Circles formed, one after another, just like her words were echoing inside his heart. Fahad reached for her hand. No words were needed. That gentle touch said everything that silence could not. Layla's breath was soft, but her heart was wild. Love is always like that, calm on the surface, storm within. After a pause, Layla said, "Fahad, lovemaking is not just a physical need. It is the peace of 2 souls finding each other, like 2 believers sharing one prayer." He looked at her, and her eyes shimmered with a light like divine revelation. "Layla," he said quietly, "every word you speak feels like a prayer." She smiled. "Maybe because I see love as worship, not sin. When a woman loves a man with her whole heart, her love becomes a part of God's design." Fahad's heartbeat quickened. That moment wasn't about desire, it was about faith. A woman who loves with belief turns every touch into a prayer. The night grew deeper. The moon rose slowly, laying silver light upon the river. Layla looked up and said, "Love is like the moon. Before it's full, it passes through phases, faint feeling, half belief, and then pure madness." Fahad smiled. "And then comes peace, the kind that exists neither in day nor in night. But only with you." Layla's lips curved in a quiet smile. "That peace is my final principle, Fahad. Good food, rest, and balance, they're all preparation for that one moment when the soul becomes whole." Fahad gazed into her eyes. For the first time, he understood. Love isn't a choice of the body, it's a decision of the heart. He wished time would stop right there. But the river flowed on. The wind whispered, and love sat silently between them like an eternal secret. Layla whispered, "Fahad, if we ever part, remember, I've made you my 6th principle. The one that can never be spoken." Fahad didn't reply in words. His heart simply said, "And you are the prayer that never ends." The night had deepened. The moonlight traced a silver path on the water. Layla took his hand one last time. Softly, trustingly, lovingly. Then she said, "Shall we go?" Fahad answered, "Wherever you lead, that's my path." They walked away from the riverbank, leaving behind footprints, and between those footprints lay something eternal. A line of love that neither time nor distance could erase. Dizzy the end. This is not a story of the body, but of the soul that seeks union through tenderness, belief, and trust. A love so deep that it feels like worship, and a connection so sacred that silence itself becomes divine.